Hi everyone, Jenny from Crazy About Cricket here, and I am sorry, this is a little bit later than I had intended to be when I posted that I was going to have an announcement today. So I'm going to just hang out for just a second because I do know it is 9:30 for me on Pacific time, so I know for like my East Coast friends it's a little late. I'm going to grab my juice here. Oh, did you guys get a peek? My late night. I don't drink coffee, I know, which is kind of weird, but I do drink Diet Coke, so that's my mommy juice. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because I know it's kind of late. So I want to start off by let me show you guys my new outfit right here. Ta-da! It says Chalk Couture. I know it's backwards to you guys, but it's Chalk Couture. So I'm super excited because I have been blown away for a while now, ever since she started posting by Jessica Wilson. She's there's lots of amazing designs, but she's the one that I've just been seeing the most, and just loved all the projects she was sharing and creating, and it just looks so easy and so fun. And so I decided to take the jump and join in. So if any of you guys are even considering it, hey Tanya, I wanted to share what my kit just got here today, so I thought I'd share what was in it. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is the first thing that you, well, obviously you get this super awesome apron, and you get a folder, and it says, I know it's backwards to you guys, so it says Chalk Couture, we inspire each other, ignite new dreams, and unleash endless possibilities. That is an awesome statement. I love it. And then in that folder you get a startup guide, and it does explain to you everything that you need to know. It has this Chalk Couture story, which is nice to know about the company that you sign up with. And it also has prepping your projects, because the Chalk Couture, which I'll get into a little bit, you can do on all kinds of surfaces. I've seen cups, aside from chalkboards, boards, just you name it, it's got a flat surface. So instructions on the product. Oh, prepping for your projects. So how to, basic supply list of what you'll need when to do a project. Instructions on a project, and then it has also some nice diagrams on, you know, how to apply with the transfers and things like that. And I will go into that a little bit more. You get a packing list. You also, this is the good stuff. Okay, so if you have no idea what Chalk Couture is, it is using transfers with a chalk paste that you can put onto surfaces. So this one is, I've already kind of cut this up, but this is, and as a designer, you get a free transfer every month. This is the one for September, and as you can see here, it says September Club Couture. And so I don't know if we can get that whole thing in there. Let me take this part out. This one says, gather here with grateful hearts. This one right here. This one says, ever thankful for you. And you can see all the leaves and veins of the leaves that you can add on to those. It also has these other ones. So what you do when you have a large transfer like this is you can cut it into smaller pieces that you will use. So it comes as one large transfer, but as you can see, the lines you can cut on those and just cut out the portions that you want to use, and that gives you more flexibility on how to use it. It also comes with this one that says give thanks. This cool, like, what is it, like painted circle look, and you can layer on top. And then it has two little sprigs, like right there on that. So that's the September one for the designers. You also get this sparkle transfer. And this one, let me take this one out. This one says Be You. And then it comes as one, but this is one of the ones I've already made a project with. So it comes with this Be You, and then also Unique or to Full. So be unique or be beautiful. Hey Teresa. Hi Nikki. Hi Christina. Hi Ari. Thanks for joining me. You guys night owls too. I'm totally like, I finally got the family settled and fed and able to grab 5 minutes here for myself. So, okay, so that's another one. You also get this one that says Enjoy the Little Things. I'm so sorry, these are all backwards for you guys. But, that's another one. You can see this one is, let's see, I'm going to say just a little bit smaller than 8.5 by 11, this whole sheet. You get this one, this Chalk Couture, and then you get, this one says, this is the logo, and then it says Chalk Couture here, join my team, play, share, build, and also design, love, and repeat. So that is another one. And then these beautiful snowflakes. Sorry about the glare there. So those are the transfers. Now, what do you do with the transfers? You get to use chalk paste, and you get 3 in your kit to start with. Of course, you know, you're going to end up wanting to collect all the colors. This one is aquamarine. Let me see, there we go. It's a gorgeous color. Of course, white, which you need to have, is a great base to start with. And then this one is called Elephant. So that's a cool gray. It's a cool shade of gray. I love the names of that. So you get 3 of those. You also get these cool thank you cards. And it says thank you for your purchase. And you can put your info right here. I know, it's awesome, right, Teresa? I know you know. Alright, and then you also get this circle board. I was going to see if it says the size. It does not. And then you get the wax. So any, it tells you the requirements, and honestly, I've read through it. But there's certain surfaces that just need to be prepped with this wax first that will help the chalk paste adhere to it. So obviously I haven't done this one yet because I just got it today. But you're able to buy just the wax, so you could do as many chalkboards or boards or whatever it is you want to do. So this one is a good one to practice. It also says this chalkboard needs to be waxed with Chalkology paste wax 24 hours prior to using Chalkology paste. So it tells you right there. You don't have to figure it out. Really awesome. Let's see. Oh, okay. You also get a couple of squeegees. So you can see this one's, I already broke this one in. This is a small one, and then this one is the angled one. So you can pretty much like get any way that your hand's going to face or need to turn to get onto any side. So you have a little bit shorter side, you have a longer side, like any way that you're going to need to get into those nooks and crannies, this one's going to work for you. And then this is a smaller one. You're also able to cut this up if you just need a smaller squeegee, or you can keep it this size. Let's see, I think I only got one more thing left in the box to show you. I haven't even unwrapped it yet. It's this big. This is also part of the starter kit. Ooh, gorgeous. Look at this. Let me take off the corners. Here you get this gorgeous, gorgeous board. Look at how pretty. I love the distressed frame. Look at how pretty. Christmas. So there you go. You can do it this way, or you can do it this way. And so if I wanted to do like Enjoy the Little Things, put that right on there, and I could use whatever color I want. There is a ton of colors to choose from. there's a ton of colors to choose from that you could do each word a different color. If you really want to as well, you're able to cut these apart and kind of move things around as you want, and it won't affect anything. It won't affect as long as you don't cut any of the design itself. But yes, Teresa, that's true. If you, right now, that's right. The special is if you order 5 transfers, you get one of these ankle squeegees free. And I think it's like it's a $10 value, I think, something like that, for one of these. So not a bad deal. And there is like a bazillion transfers to choose from. So let me go ahead and show you guys the ones that, the ones that I'm showing you, these are literally the first and second project that I made. So I'll show you the back first. Oh, thanks, Teresa. This is just like a canvas. I had a bunch of like board books, and this is a canvas surface. So I didn't prep it. I just tried the chalk paste on it to see what would happen. And I did the BU transfer, and I used the white. So this is the very first project, like out of the box. I read the directions that that come with this right here, that come in the, what is that, startup guide, and read how to prep the transfer. And it does advise you, like, if it's a glass surface, if it's, you know, what certain kind of surface you're going to use it on. It does tell you how, so that you don't ruin your transfer. But this is the very first one I did, so not too bad. I thought it came out, you know, not too bad. Thanks, Teresa. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Terry. Hi, Quintel. Thanks for joining me, you night owls. I love it. Okay, so yeah, you can see it's dried on there, and I thought it's pretty cool. And actually, I'm gonna like weave some ribbon in here, and then just tie it with a bow. And I think this would be cute little just to hang up. So sorry, I wish I could just flip it so it's not backwards, but that was one. And then, like I said, Jessica Wilson has been sharing amazing project ideas, and she's been doing a ton of lives. So I totally just swiped one of her ideas that she did. She did a bigger board. I'm not sure the exact size, but she did do a bigger board, and then she hot glued some pins. So I found this little scrap of wood that I had in my stash for some weird reason, and I took part of that transfer that I cut apart, and it just says give thanks. Let me see that. There we go. Sorry, you can't read the letters right side, but you can see how pretty the color is. And then I did those 2 little sprigs, and I just added with the white, and then I hot glued these mini pins that I had down here. So I could do, let's see, I can hang like that, and I have, here we go. You know, so I can do this. I can hang a little note card and a picture. Of course, if I have smaller note cards, whoops. If I have smaller note cards, I can hang 3 little wallet-sized pictures. But I thought this would be great, you know, to give thanks for friends, or if I had a certain funny thing that my kids said or something, I can hang up this note card. So Teresa says, I'm now on the scrap wood hunt. I know, right? Any flat surface is now going to be fair game for all this stuff. So let me see if I can show you. You know what? I can probably, let's see, let me take this little sticker off the back and move this to the side. Oh, you also get this cool little card that says Chalk Couture on one side, and it says, we're so excited to have you join our team, Tara and Sarah, design, love, and repeat. So you even get a cool handwritten note there. Alright, so here I'm going to just show you on the back of this board that I have here. And we'll go ahead and take, what is one that we'll do the circle. Okay, so here's the circle from the September, and this big larger one that I've already cut, and I just cut this out. And the first thing they say you want to do, because it's very important which side you put the transfer on, is on the back you want to write back or some kind of something so that you know there's a dull side and a shiny side, and you always want to put the transfer on the shiny side. So I just put, I'm not very, I just put back. It's simple, short and sweet. So want to do that first before anything else. And then it also recommends that you blow dry the back the very first time that you take the transfer off. So I already dropped it. Just to kind of help it from not stretching and something like that. So I've already gone ahead and played with these. So I'm going to take this one off, and you can see it just peels right off. And you are supposed to get quite a few uses out of these transfers. So I'm going to go ahead and take the back here, and I'm just going to lay it. I'm going to put it right there in the center. Okay. Put it down, make sure it's all smooth. Okay, so question for you, anyone that's still hanging in here with me. To know, Teresa's. Okay, so if you want to use, which color should I use? If you want me to use the white, can you press that heart? If you want me to use the white. If you want me to use the elephant color, let's see. How about a thumbs up? And hey, Julie. And what's left? There's a laugh, right? There's a laugh. If you want to use me to use the aquamarine, press the laugh. Laugh face. Okay, so if you want me to use the white, press the heart. If you want me to use the gray, press the thumbs up. If you want me to use the aquamarine, press the laughing face. Okay, we've got thumbs. That was this one, right? Thumbs. Okay, we've got white so far. Do we have anyone else who wants to vote? Thanks, guys. You guys are so cute. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the white. Okay? So, let me find my little squeegee. Now, before you start too, you also want to have a little, depending on how big your transfer is, you want to have water to wash it off, because you want to wash that paste off as soon as you can. Okay? So, and you should probably, hold on. Mommy juice. Okay. Have a little something to stir it with. But here's how it comes. So you're going to pop the top off. And then it has this little plastic lid. Very important. You want to keep that on there to make sure that your paste does not dry out. If it happens to dry a little bit, or it's a little drier than you want, just add tiny bits of water at a time until it's about like yogurt, like creamy, okay? So we're going to take this off. And I'm going to set that right over there. And mine. Okay, so mine is good to go. And I'm going to take, you can use a popsicle stick if you want to take a little bit to kind of get it onto your space. You can also just grab the corner of your squeegee. And you do want to work faster rather than slower, because you don't want your paste to dry out. But now you do want to cover your whole space, and anything that you scrape off like this you can put back, and that is your goal, is to be as efficient with your squeegee. And this is okay, so one, I'm literally, today's my first day using this stuff. And two, I'm trying to do this upside, or to the camera. So, bear with me. Hey, Debbie! Okay, so, I think I have scraped off as much as I can. Now, ideally, you're doing this on you're doing this on the table. And I am doing this literally on the fly. So I got a little bit outside of my board, and you want to have wipies, or there is a list of supplies that you want to have handy when you do this stuff. Okay, so there's my chalked circle. I'm going to go ahead and cover up my paste again because I don't want it to dry out. Another thing too is, like, because you're wiping on the side and stuff, it does also recommend that you kind of wipe the sides to make sure that you're able to get a good seal still on this, on the paste, okay? You don't want it to dry out. There's that. Now we're going to go ahead and peel this off. And I'm like a messy crafter. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like super. So again, ideally, I just decided to do this right now. You have a little dish of water so that you can rinse this off. And I will rinse this off as soon as I get off of here. Okay, so you just peel this up slowly. And you don't want to pull too much because you don't want to distort your transfer. Okay, so there it is. I didn't get this side very well, so there's a couple options that I have. Again, I was doing this way up instead of down on the surface, so it didn't get on there as good as it could have. I can wait till it dries, which will be a few minutes, and put the transfer back on and do it again, or wipe it off and do the whole thing again. And also, you can take just a little brush and kind of touch up if there's a just a tiny error. But see, this is already, just did it, and it's already pretty much dry. So then, if I were going to keep this, I could take, let's see if I have a small, I don't have a small one, oh here. I could take this and layer it right there on top. So once this one's dry, I can take this transfer and lay it right on top and do it in a different color. So that's another, maybe we should do that. No, I can't. It's too hard doing it this way, and I do want to show off. But this is actually, so there's the give thanks. But I do want to show off how good the transfers work. So I'm trying to get not the glare there. But so this is just a mini thankful board, which I really like. Sometimes, after a really long day, it's good to kind of look at things that you're thankful for. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So this is my project, the second project I ever made, and this is my first project that I ever made with the Chalk Couture stuff. And so let me go ahead to, so I hope you guys like this stuff, and this was a very impromptu demonstration. I wanted to go ahead and let's see if I can find my feed here, and I will put the link to my site if you want to check out any of that stuff. If I can find, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the comments right now, hopefully. And hey, let's not hear ourselves. Okay, let me go ahead and put that right there. Okay, so that should pop up. Hey Julie, yeah, I love this stuff. It's actually really fun. And the cool thing is, like on this board, I can, you can take, if you don't like it or you mess up or you really just, it changed your mind about how it came out, you can take a wipe and just clean it off. So, you know what, like I said, this is very impromptu. And let me see, I'm going to go ahead and grab a napkin here real quick, and I'll show you guys. So it takes the fear out of messing up, is what it does. So you can mess up and not even worry about it, because you can just start again. So let me go ahead and show you. So I just wet a little napkin here. And I'm just going to take off part of it. So see, I just cleaned off half the circle. So then once it dries, I can do it again. If I decide, you know what, I want to just try a different transfer, I don't like the way that came out, or there was too many spots that you missed, or whatever, you can just try it again. So, you know, as crafters, sometimes we can get stuck, like really just being perfectionists and stuff. So I like that this is forgiving. I really like this forgiving, and layering is easy and everything. So I did put my link to the store up, a couple comments up, and it is crazyaboutchalk.chalkcouture.com. There's no www, it's just crazyaboutchalk.chalkcouture.com. And if you want to check any of that stuff out, if you would like to join me on this journey, that would be amazing. I think it's going to be super, super fun. I think the potential for all the projects, I'm already like lined up. I've got my mom, my sister-in-law. I've got so many family members checked off on my Christmas list already. I'm so excited because this is going to be super fun. I think I have a bunch of friends I think might like doing this stuff, so I think it's going to be really great and relaxing because, like I said, the fear of messing up is gone. Like, you don't have to worry about it. Just have fun with it. Okay, I don't know if anybody has any questions or anything, but this is pretty much it. It's a super fun new thing, and I really lid on my water here before I spill it because I know that's going to happen. But does anybody have any questions or anything? Anybody want to see anything else up close and personal? And I'm going to go make sure I wash that transfer off. But once you wash it off, you wash the paste off both sides. You wipe it with a disinfecting wipe to make sure you get all the residue from the chalk paste off. And then you put it back. So again, see, this is the back that I labeled. My awesome creative handwriting. And then this is the shiny side. So you'll just put it back on here and put it on the shiny side. But I have to clean this off first. Hey, Margot. All right, guys. So thanks so much for joining me again. If nobody has any questions, one more sip of mom juice. And if anybody would like to check it out or message me if you have any other questions. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for joining me too at night. I know it's just like night owl time, but oh, the kids are in bed, so this is great. I'm going to go play around with some more stuff, check out some more transfers, and yeah, go have some fun. Some chalky fun, right? Okay, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.